All right, everybody, what's going on? You know who it is. It's the Wookiee. Doing a little testing here. And I thought I'd film it because I was going to go over this on Archon's Corner. And I found what I bought. Obviously, I bought a whole bunch of stuff at Gen Con while I was there. The box. I bought the box. I bought the big box. I bought the chain tracker, sleeves, more sleeves, more sleeves there. I bought a bunch of stuff at Gen Con. And I figured, number one, I'm going to buy it to test it out, tell you guys what I think of the new Gamegenic stuff, and kind of make sure you guys know what you're getting before you buy. I'm sure a lot of people have already bought a lot of this stuff. But these are two sleeves, inner sleeves. These are the Gamegenic inner sleeves. If you guys can kind of see that. Unfortunately, I pulled it out. It's not going to there it goes. Just reading it off. 40 sleeves. Optimized size for Keyforge cards, extra clear polymer, consistent, there we go, sizing, acid-free and no PVC. So big deal on that, that they're no PVC and acid-free. And I took two of the Archon cards that I had from this weekend. I think from this weekend, yeah. I wasn't able to play in the Vault Tour, but I played in some sealed stuff. So what I did is I was doing some testing, and I started out with this guy. It's just a normal, obviously clear sleeve. And I was having a lot of issues with it. It wasn't a tight fit. It wasn't a glove fit like you'd expect from an inner sleeve. Let's take just one card here, Grey Rider. Let's make sure, because then I put these two, when I started filming, I put those two in there, and they had a much different fit than this one. Now, why this one sleeve? Maybe it's just one bad sleeve. I'm not sure. But, I mean, you guys know the deal. You put it in there, kind of, I guess you could say, upside down. Slide it ever so nicely into the inner sleeve. And then you take your inner sleeve. Obviously, you put it in there, sit down, and then you slide it really nicely into your outer sleeve, giving you that extra little protection if it falls into, somebody spills their drink or whatever. And this is actually one of their tournament sleeves that I bought. I'll go over the tournament sleeves, and then these are the Vault Tour sleeves, and I actually also bought the Keyforged back sleeves. So I'll go through all those. But these, when I put them in, man, they slide right in, and it feels really good. My main concern was the Vault Tour sleeves, and again, I'll be going through these. These are kind of really super matte. And I'll go through them in another video. But I wasn't sure if they were going to fit because the Vault Tour sleeves, again, aren't the same as you would think that they would do the same sizing. But the Keyforge sleeves and the tournament sleeves are more Dragon Shield sized than the Vault Tour sleeves. The Vault Tour sleeves would probably work better for Magic, to be honest with you. And you can actually, maybe I can kind of show you, clear some of this stuff out of the way. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's so minute. Excuse me, but you can see that extra little millimeter up there, right? I don't know if they're really on top of each other, but you can see that little extra line where you can see that they are a little bigger. So I wasn't sure, again, now at Keyforge, if these inner sleeves would work nice, but they are flowing right in. And actually it keeps them nicely in place there. Excuse me again. So I don't know. I'm really actually kind of digging these inner sleeves. The only thing I wish they had, they're all clear backed. So meaning if you are going to put them into brightly colored sleeves, say you don't want to use this, say you want to use this, which is a color I use, Dragon Shield, you're going to be able to see the back. I don't know if you can actually see it, but if I can get it in there. No, you can't really. You can kind of see the circles, but you can see the back when it's there. So not legal for a tournament. So Gamegenics, the one thing I would say, make these backs that smoke. Dragon Shield does it, and they do a really good job of it. Let me see. I have one in here. This is one of my decks that I've already double sleeved, and this is a side-loaded Dragon Shield. So it loads, obviously, from the side. And these are a little tough. I've used these now for a while. They're a little tough, and they'll curl the cards a little bit, but eventually the card itself will stretch the card out, and after shuffling for so long, these will start to fit. But it's nice, obviously this is black on black, but if you want to use yellow or pink or this turquoise, you slide them in, and you can't see the backs anymore. So it's actually really nice for that. So Gamegenics, if you could get on top of that and making those backs smoked, that would be awesome. That way we could use some of those more brightly colored sleeves. I know obviously they're making these more for their line of stuff, you know, more for their products, and for, you know, probably these sleeves, you know, like time traveler sleeves and whatnot, which are opaque backed, totally tournament legal, but you know, make them nicer, make them so I can use them with dragon shields. That would be nice too. Because I do love dragon shields. They have the bright colors that I like to use and all that fun stuff. So we're going to get into stuff. We got the little chain tracker here. I got these guys. One thing I didn't do with these guys, and I'm going to do it with this one. Now, this guy here, he didn't fare so well. He kind of pops right out. Let me see if I can show you with the Gray Rider why I was having such an issue, and I'm hoping that these kind of keep their form as inner sleeves. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but when you slid this one in, look how loose that is. Can you see that? Look how much, let's just put it to the edge here. If you can see that, look how much edge is exposed. I mean, it's not a ton, but that's enough to make an inner sleeve not want to go into a regular sleeve. And then what happens when you put it in, yep, you see that? I got a little resistance, and it fell right in. And I thought that was going to be kind of how all of them were until I started doing some more. I pulled another one out and did that, and it worked great. So we're going to kind of do a little old-fashioned, what they call the stretch test. Now, with inner sleeves, you're not really going to have too much of an issue with them stretching and peeling and all that fun stuff. But let's see if we can, if my meaty fingers can break one of these bad boys. Oh, yeah, no, that didn't even take much. It is an inner sleeve. They're pretty easy to break. It doesn't pass the stress test, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess, at that point. Doesn't pass the stretch test, but it's an inner sleeve. It probably shouldn't. So I'm going to actually take this one out, too, because this one doesn't belong here. I got to use these for a different deck. I'm actually going to be putting these decks in the inner sleeves. That deck actually is kind of okay. And I think I had them in these. So stay tuned for more videos, guys. We're going to be going through some of these sleeves, some of the other sleeves that I bought. Just trying to get these all ready. Some of the other sleeves that I bought, the boxes, obviously, and all that fun stuff. So we'll be releasing those as the testing concludes. So we'll see y'all next time.